nod toward Harmon and his daughter before acknowledging Serena with a stiff, formal bow. Wilkie took off his fedora. At 5'9", Serena stood taller than either man, but Pemberton knew other aspects of Serena's appearance helped foster Buchanan and Wilkie's obvious surprise. Pants and boots instead of a dress and cloche hat, sun-bronzed skin that belied Serena's social class, lips and cheeks untinted by rouge, hair blonde and thick, but cut short in a bob, distinctly feminine, yet also austere. Serena went up to the older man and held out her hand. Though he was, at 70, over twice her age, Wilkie stared at Serena like a smitten schoolboy, the fedora pressed against his sternum as if to conceal a heart already captured.
"Wilkie, I assume."
"Yes, yes, I am," Wilkie stammered.
"Serena Pemberton," she said, her hand still extended.
Wilkie fumbled with his hat a moment before freeing his right hand and shaking Serena's.
"And Buchanan,"
Serena said, turning to the other partner.
"Correct?"
"Yes." Buchanan took her proffered hand and cupped it awkwardly in his. Serena smiled.
"Don't you know how to properly shake hands, Mr. Buchanan?"
Pemberton watched with amusement as Buchanan corrected his grip, quickly withdrew his hand. In the year that Boston Lumber Company had operated in these mountains, Buchanan's wife had come only once, arriving in a pink taffeta gown that was soiled before she'd crossed Waynesville's one street and entered her husband's house. She'd spent one night and left on the morning train. Now Buchanan and his wife met once a month for a weekend in Richmond, as far south as Mrs. Buchanan would travel. Wilkie's wife had never left Boston. Pemberton's partners appeared incapable of further speech. Their eyes shifted to the leather chaps Serena wore, the beige Oxford shirt and black jodhpurs. Serena's proper diction and direct carriage confirmed that she'd attended finishing school in New England, as had their wives. But Serena had been born in Colorado and lived there until 16, child of a timberman who'd taught his daughter to shake hands firmly and look men in the eye as well as ride and shoot. She'd come east only after her parents' deaths. The porter laid the grips on the platform and walked back toward the baggage car that held Serena's Saratoga trunk and Pemberton's smaller steamer trunk. "I assume Campbell got the Arabian to camp," Pemberton said. "Yes," Buchanan said. "Though it nearly killed young Vaughan, that horse isn't just big, but quite spirited, cut proud, as they say." "What news of the camp?" Pemberton asked. "No serious problems," Buchanan said. "A worker found bobcat tracks on Laurel Creek and thought they were mountain lions. A couple of crews refused to go back up there until Galloway checked it out."
"Mountain lions?" Serena said. "Are they common here?"
"Not at all, Mrs. Pemberton," Wilkie answered reassuringly. "The last one killed in this state was in 1920, I'm glad to say." "Yet the locals persist in believing one remains," Buchanan said. "There's quite a bit of lore about it, which the workers are all aware of, not only about its great size, but its color, which evolves from tawny to jet black. I'm quite content to have it remain folklore, but your husband desires otherwise. He's hoping the creature is real so he can hunt it." "That was before his nuptials," Wilkie noted. "Now that Pemberton's a married man, I'm sure he'll give up hunting panthers for less dangerous diversions."
"I hope he'll pursue his panther, and would be disappointed if he were to do otherwise," Serena said, turning so she addressed Pemberton as much as his partners. "Pemberton's a man unafraid of challenges, which is why I married him."
Serena paused, a slight smile creasing her face.
"And why he married me."
The porter set the second trunk on the platform. Pemberton gave the man a quarter and dismissed him. Serena looked over at the father and daughter, who now sat on the bench together, watchful and silent as actors awaiting their cues.
"I don't know you,"
Serena said. The daughter continued to stare sullenly at Serena. It was the father who spoke, his voice slurred.
"My business ain't with you."